Okay. All right, I should be live. This should be wonderful. Okay, so today we are going to do the W's. Let's take a look. This is a live English lesson. Ooh, that guy looks very familiar. All right, I'm going to put in the comments, hello and welcome to a live English lesson. Great. Okay, so what are we studying today? Well, in this English lesson, and let's just take a peek and make sure that we're live. We are, so nice. We're going to describe a picture. We'll summarize the picture. We're going to do the W's, and we're going to answer the W's. I see some people in the comments. Coney Fram says hello. Hello, hello. Layla Almeida says good morning. Good morning. All right, thank you for being here. All right, let's jump in. So this is the picture that we're going to use today, right? And before we do the W's, before we create the question words, it's probably worth it to chat a little bit about the picture. And I'm going to summarize the picture. Okay, so here we are. If you guys want to tell me what you see in the picture, let me know. And, I will look at the comments and we can talk, all right? So here we go. I'm going to start typing. I'm going to describe the picture. I'm going to summarize it. I'll offer some details, but not a lot of details, okay? Abdul Samad in the comments says hello. Hello, hello. All right. So in this picture, let's see. In this picture, it's night. And we can see the lights of the city in the background. Right? A woman is sitting in the middle of the road. I don't know why. Coney Fram says, I see the girl focusing the camera. That's right. Yildiz Tugay says, hello. Hello, hello. So a woman is sitting in the middle of the road looking through a camera mounted on her tripod. Right? The camera has a long lens, right? And the lens is this part right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not, but it's the part that's sticking out from the camera, right? A camera strap is hanging down from the camera, right? And let's fix the words I typed wrong. All right. Coney Fram says, yes, she's sitting in the middle of the road, which could possibly be dangerous. Coney Fram says a tripod. A tripod is the thing with the 3 legs, and they put the camera on top, right? So it holds the camera steady, so it won't move around when she's trying to take a picture, right? So let's see, a camera strap is hanging down from the camera. That is, let's see, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but it's the strap that you can put around your neck so that the camera can hang down if you're not using the tripod. That would be the camera strap. All right. The woman appears to be smiling and has her right hand on the camera. Right? She might be about to take a picture. All right. And Layla Almeida says the strap. Good question. Well, on the camera itself, there's a strap. It's kind of like a piece of cloth. And it holds onto the camera. You can put it around your neck and it hangs from the camera. Let's see, so that it doesn't fall down, right? So it hooks onto the camera and you can put the strap around your neck and then the camera will be safe, right? So she might be about to take a picture. She is wearing a hooded sweater, shorts. I'm going to spell that one right. Sweater, shorts, fishnet stockings. We'll talk about that in a moment. And white shoes. The woman has long, dark hair and is wearing glasses. All right. So Layla says cover. Am I correct? Well, I don't think the lens has a cover on it. When they're not using the camera lens, the lens that is long, they might put a cover on top of the lens to protect it from dust and stuff. But Coney Fram says the clothing she's wearing has a hood, right? It has a hood and it's pulled up over her head, right? A hooded sweater, that's right. Coney Fram says I saw some light behind her, right? So some light from the city. Okay, so I'm going to go through here and I'm going to read through this summary. So it just gives us some information about the picture, not a lot of details, but enough to know what's going on. So here we go. In this picture, it's night and we can see the lights of the city in the background. A woman is sitting in the middle of the road looking through a camera mounted on her tripod. And mounted just means that it's attached, right? And you know what? I forgot that I have Google search with me today. So let's take a look at camera strap, shall we? Right, camera strap. Okay, so this is a camera strap, right? It's the part that you can hang around your neck so that the camera is protected, and if you happen to drop it, it's not a big deal because the camera strap will hold it from falling down to the ground. All right, and someone had said cover, so we'll do a lens cover. All right, so this is the cap that goes on at the end of a lens, right? It can protect it, keep dirt out, keep dust out, stuff like that. All right, so let's go back. Let's see if there are any other words that we should look. All right, tripod. I suppose we could look up tripod. Layla Almeida says, okay, I understand. Right, thanks to the power of Google. Google image search is wonderful. Let's go back and make sure you guys understand tripod. So we'll put, oh, and I think I'm spelling lens wrong. I better fix that. Okay. He has a long lens. With just an S. L-E-N-S. Better fix my mistakes. Okay, so let's look up tripod. All right, just to make sure we all have an understanding. We say tripod. Right? So you can have the mini one for like your phone, or you could have a big one. Maybe we'll put like camera tripod. All right? So it's more heavy duty because it needs to support more weight, and you can put the camera on top. So here's the lens, the long lens for zooming and getting special effects and stuff, and the camera's on top, and there's the tripod. And tripod, tri means three, right? Like triangle, tricycle. So tri means three, and see if I'm in the camera there. Yep, three. Three. And so a tripod has 3 legs. All right. Okay, so let's go back and move forward in the lesson. Okay. Right. So she's wearing a hooded sweatshirt, shorts, fishnet stockings. Well, if we look at her stockings, what she's wearing on her legs, it looks like there are little lines, right? So let's take a look. What are fishnet stockings? This will give us a good understanding of what they are. All right, fishnet stockings. Okay, so they're just like stockings that women wear. I guess they're like extra sexy or something. But they say fishnet, and a fishnet is for fishing. We'll put that. It's kind of like a net that you want to catch fish in, right? But somewhere in history, women decided to wear it as part of their stockings. So the lady in this picture, she has fishnet stockings. Fishnet stockings. And they're tucked into her shoes, right? And under her shorts. Okay, so we summarized the picture. Now it's time to do the W's. And this is where you guys can help me. We've already done the W's one time, and this is our second time. You happen to notice? Do the W's number 2. Okay, so you guys help me. We're going to create questions, right? So we look up here, we see the green tab. Ooh, Layla Almeida says hooded. Well, let's take a look. We'll go back to Google search. And it's nice to look at a picture because it makes it very easy to know. So we'll say hooded sweater. All right. So the part that you pull over your head is called the hood, right? So this is a sweater and it's a hooded sweater, right? I think it's more common to see a hooded sweatshirt, but I guess there are hooded sweaters as well, right? And even on a hooded sweatshirt or a hooded sweater, it's just the part that goes over your head, right? Over there. Right. That's the hood. Sleeves, right? And the regular part, maybe pockets in the front. Okay? All right. So let's create, there we are. Let's create some questions. All right. So I will start and I'm going to look in the comments. If you guys have questions, help me out. See, Abdul Samad says, can we say hoodie? Yes, you can. And we'll check. We'll check and make sure that it makes sense. So let's type in hoodie. So you don't only have to believe me, you can believe Google. All right, we'll say hoodie. Ah, my goodness, it looks quite similar to a hooded sweatshirt. So if you say someone is wearing a hoodie, there you go, right? They have a hood on their sweatshirt or their sweater, right? Like this guy is wearing a hoodie, right? All right. All right, keeps you warm, right? If you have a haircut like mine, it might be nice to wear a hoodie, especially if it's cold out at night or something like that. All right. Okay. Right. And as we're going, if you guys have questions about vocabulary, let me know. We can use Google search. Okay, here we go. So we're making questions about this picture, right? Here we go. Who? I get to do the first question. Then I want to see questions in the comments. So we're only doing who. Who is this girl? That is a question that starts with who. All right. Who is she looking at in the camera? Or maybe through the camera? So that's another who question, right? So we're only doing who right now because it's green over here and white letters, who. All right, so I'm looking at the comments to see if you guys can help me out and make some who questions. Anything you want, as long as it's somehow connected to this picture. So I've done who is this girl? Who is she looking at through the camera? Let's say, how about we do who is going to tell her to get out of the road? This crazy girl is sitting in the middle of the road, right? And we can't see if the road is blocked off. But if traffic comes and she's looking through her camera, she might have a problem. Okay, so we did 3 right here. Let's do some more. Who? All right, you guys help me out, all right? Anything you want. Let's do. There's so many possibilities. All right, who is she going to talk to on her phone? All right. If we look close in the picture, I think at the bottom of her feet there's a phone. Ah, all right. Abdul Samad says, who took this picture? Great question. It's a who question, right? Who took this picture? I don't know. We'll come back for the answers in a moment. Let's see. All right, so we need another who question. I'm looking at the comments. Fire away. There are a lot of possibilities for the who questions. We could say, who bought this camera for the woman or for the girl maybe. She seems pretty young, so I'll just say the girl, right? Not like a child, but like a young lady, right? So who bought this camera for the girl? All right. If you have more who questions, let me know. Maybe we'll have one more slide for who questions. Here we go. Maybe we can go who. Aha. Layla Almeida says, who told her about this place? Right. Great question, right? And it starts with who. All right, let's see. Any other who's? I'm thinking, who turned on the lights in the background? Probably the city, right? And businesses and stuff like that. But we'll answer the questions in a moment. All right. Who will buy dinner for this nice lady? Okay. So let's move on. Wait, actually, no, we're going to go back and I think we'll answer the questions before we get to what. All right? So here we go. So I'm going to give you some different possibilities for answering, right? We don't know, we just have this picture, but we can use our imagination. So who is this girl? Well, I could say she's the daughter of the mayor. She's a little crazy because she likes to sit in the middle of the street. Dangerous, dangerous. Who is she looking at through the camera? Well, let's see. I would say, how about she is looking at her boyfriend through the camera. He is smiling and holding their dog. Why not? Oh, and an ice cream cone. Delicious. A late night walk, sitting in the middle of the road with your dog and eating an ice cream cone. All right. Who is going to tell her to get out of the road? Layla Almeida says, or she's studying photography. Right, that's a good possibility, right? Who is going to tell her to get out of the road? Well, let's say maybe a policeman will tell, or maybe ask. Maybe he's a nice policeman, will ask her to get out of the road for her safety. However, this girl is crazy and may say, no way, man. Okay, so let's go to the other questions. Who is she going to talk to on her phone? Well, maybe we could say, not that one. Here we go. In a moment, her phone will ring and she will talk with her mom. All right. Layla Almeida says maybe her friends. Yes. Or maybe she'll talk with her friends. Right. Okay. Who took this picture? Wow, so many possibilities, right? Perhaps the policeman took this picture before asking her to get out of the road. Or maybe it's a picture before she was arrested for blocking traffic. Okay, who bought this camera for the girl? Well, I'm gonna say her boyfriend bought this camera for her. He loves her so much. Okay, all right, here's the other question. Who told her about this place? Well, no one told her. She found it by herself. Why not? Who turned on the lights in the background? The city and the different businesses turned on the lights when it got dark. Who will buy dinner for this nice lady? Perhaps another student photographer, said Layla Almeida. And I think maybe that was for who told her about this place. Maybe another student photographer told her about this place. Sure, great idea. Who will buy dinner for this nice young lady? Maybe we could say her boyfriend is going to take her out for a nice romantic dinner after they finish taking pictures. Okay. All right. So let's move on and let's do what? All right. I'm looking in the comments. I need you guys to help me make questions that start with what. So I'm going to go first. I don't see any yet. Let's say, what time is it? Simple question, but it's a what question, right? So let's see. What is the lady thinking? Right? Simple question, but another what question. What will happen when the cars start to come? Right? Maybe there's a light, a red light, and all the cars are stopped, right? But the red light's going to turn to green and the cars are going to start coming. So we would say, you know, what will happen when that happens? All right? If you guys have what questions, put them in the comments. All right, here we go. All right. All right, Layla Almeida says, doesn't need anyone to pay her dinner. All right, maybe she has her own money. So let's see. What will her boyfriend say? Oh great, we have a question. We'll use yours instead of mine because I can talk to myself all day long. Right? Abdul Samad says, what are they going to eat for dinner? Yes. What are they going to eat for dinner? Question mark. Wonderful. Good question. All right, let's see if we can get another what question. I'm looking in the comments. Anybody else have a what question? I've got lots of what questions floated in my head. Let's see. How about what kind of camera is this? It looks like a nice camera to me, right? I would say it's pretty nice. So we can say, what kind of camera is this? Maybe we could say, what made her decide to wear fishnet stockings? I don't know. Maybe she decided that she likes to wear fishnet stockings with her outfit, and there she is. All right, I'm going to take a drink of water. Yummy. Okay. All right, let's do where. All right, same thing. I'm looking at the comments. You guys help me out with some questions that start with where. All right. So let's see. Maybe I will say, where will they go after this? And you know what? We didn't answer our what questions, did we? We better go back. Okay, what time is it? We could say, well, it's dark out. And I'm going to say it's around, which is like, it's about, it's around, we'll say 10:30 p.m. All right? All right, they want me to put a space. Okay. What is the lady thinking? She's thinking how handsome, or she's thinking about how handsome her boyfriend is. What will happen when the cars start to come? Well, this lady will freak out. What does freak out mean? Freak out means like go, there are cars coming. Which I should have thought about because I'm sitting in the middle of the road. Oh, we have a where question from Layla Almeida. Let's see, we'll stick it in and then we'll come back and finish answering our what questions. Her question, where is this professional living? Sure. All right, where, maybe she's professional photographer, right? Where is this professional photographer living? Right? That's a good what question. All right, let's go back to answer. We have another question from, let's see, what kind of photographer does she want to be? Good. What kind of photographer does she want to be? All right. I'm going to have to go quick because you guys are going fast. All right, what are they going to eat for dinner? They are going to eat lobster and rice for dinner. Right? What kind of camera is this? Ooh, this is an expensive Canon camera. Why not? What made her decide to wear fishnet stockings? Ooh, her boyfriend likes them and asked her to wear them. And she's like, oh, I love you, baby. I'll do anything you want. What kind of photographer does she want to be? Maybe we could say, she wants to be, maybe a landscape photographer, right? And what is landscape? Well, let's take a look at Google. All right, there's the hoodie. Let's take a look at landscape pictures, right? Oh, so beautiful. So a landscape is more like the land, right? We're not really seeing people. It's just the earth and, you know, the beauty of earth and stuff, I guess. All right. So maybe she wants to be a landscape photographer. Let's go back. All right. Okay, I think I saw some more where questions. All right, Abdul Samad says, where is this city? Right. Where is this city? Good question. All right, let's make a few more where questions. All right, I'll look in the comments and I'll add some as well. Where is her bag? Abdul Samad says, where will they go tomorrow? Right. Let's see. Where can they find the juiciest burritos in the city? And we have to look up burritos because I like burritos. I think they're delicious. All right, so let's go to Google and let's make sure you guys understand what are burritos. Ooh, burritos. Oh, delicious. I would like to eat a burrito right now. Oh, let's just take a moment and look at this delicious food. Maybe you got beans in there, you got corn, you got maybe beef or chicken, you have maybe cilantro, you have the tortilla wrap. Oh, maybe you have some extra sauce, tomatoes. Oh, delicious. But I need to stay focused because I'm teaching a live English. Oh, delicious. I'm getting hungry. Okay. Kind of food, burrito. Yes. I think it's the Mexican food, right? And it's delicious. Okay. I'm going to stay focused. Let's go back. All right. Where can they find the juiciest burritos in the city? Okay. So we did 2 screens for where. Now let's answer. Where will they go after this? Well, after this, they will go to find the juiciest burritos in the city. Right. Let's see. Where is this professional photographer living? And I think this was Layla Almeida's question. So let's see. Where is this professional photographer living? She is living in a high-rise apartment building with her sister. How about that? And let's take a look. What is a high-rise apartment building? To make sure we understand, back to Google. Oh, the burritos! I have to leave you. All right, high-rise apartment building. All right, so it's just, you know, really high up. Maybe there's like 20, 30, maybe even 40 floors or more. And it's just full of apartments, right? Okay, so this is a high-rise apartment building. Okay, whoop. And where is this city? This is Abdul Samad's question. Maybe I would say this city, well, could be a lot of cities. I'm going to guess a city in the US. We'll say this city is Chicago in the summertime. Right? And there's a lot of, depending on what part of the city, it could be safe or unsafe. All right. Okay, so let's answer the next ones. Where's her bag? We could say her bag was stolen earlier this evening. A thief has it right now. And I spelled thief wrong. Here we go. Has it right now. Where will they go tomorrow? Where will they go tomorrow? They'll travel to a concert and watch their favorite musicians play great music. All right. Where can they find the juiciest burritos in the city? Unfortunately, they're going to be looking for a long time because there are no burritos in this city. Oh, the sadness. They will be so disappointed. Okay, next question word. Let's do when. All right, can you guys help me make some questions that start with when? All right, let's see. When will she get out of the street? She's sitting in the middle of the street. It's just a matter of time before a car comes, right? Layla Almeida says she forgot her bag. Sure, that's possible. All right, when Layla Almeida says, where are her friends in this place? Right, that's another where question. Now we're on when. Let's see, when did she arrive at this location? All right. When will her boyfriend warn her about the oncoming cars? All right, oncoming just means that there are cars that are moving towards you, right? Cars are moving towards her. And if she's taking a picture of her boyfriend, the boyfriend is probably off the screen over on the, maybe close to the edge of the road. Hopefully he's looking around and being like, there are cars coming. Get out of the road. All right. All right, let's do some more when. All right, here we go. When will they start to argue again? Maybe this boyfriend and girlfriend, they have a relationship which is volatile, which means like up and down. Up, I love you, baby. I hate you, baby. I love you, baby. I hate you, baby. All right. Layla Almeida says, when did she decide to make this work? And I think what you're trying to say is, when did she decide to choose this profession? That's one possibility. Another possibility is, when did she decide to do this project, right? Or maybe to work on this project. Right. Okay. Great when questions. Oh, here we go. Abdul Samad. When she met his boyfriend. So we have to make it from her point of view. So when did she meet her boyfriend? Oh, the love. Oh, the love. So nice. Okay. So we did the when questions. Now let's go back and answer them. Here we go. When will she get out of the street? Well, hopefully very soon, because the cars are coming and she might get run over. So run over means like a car like crashes into you and you either die or get hurt very badly. Okay, when did she arrive at this location? We could say she got here at around 8:30 p.m. See, Layla Almeida says, when did she get these materials? Let's see, maybe we could say, when did she buy her equipment? Right? The equipment would be her camera, the tripod, the camera strap, stuff like that. Let's see, when will her boyfriend warn her about the oncoming cars? Let's see, should we have a happy answer or should we have a sad answer? Let's see. When will her boyfriend warn her about the oncoming cars? Let's see. He won't have to warn her because she has a superpower. She can fly and will fly up into the sky when the cars come. Why not? Okay, when did she buy her equipment? She bought her equipment 5 years ago. So maybe it's very reliable equipment. All right, the other when questions. When will they start to argue again? Let's see. They already started arguing about where they should eat next. He wants Chinese food and she wants Japanese food. Ugh, a lover's quarrel? A lover's argument? When did she decide to choose this profession? All right. She has wanted to be a photographer since she was a little girl. So maybe her father, maybe her mother or uncle, or maybe she knew someone that was a photographer. And when she was little, she's like, that's it. I'm going to be a photographer when I grow up. So when did she decide to work on this project? Okay. She accepted the project when they told her they would, when the client told her he would pay her $5,000. Yes. When did she meet her boyfriend? Well, let's see. They've been together long enough for them to have arguments, but still stay together. Up and down relationship. We'll say they've been together for 3 years. Why not? All right. We'll see where the relationship goes. All right, let's see. Ooh, I'm running out of space. But Layla Almeida says, when did her family approve or disapprove her project? Sure. When did her family give their opinion on her work? Or when did her family decide that they support her or they don't support her? Right. All right, let's do how. How did she get or find, how about that? Find the money to buy her camera equipment. All right. Let's see. Oh, Abdul Samad says, what does client mean? Great question. I love questions. Let's go back. I think it's here. When did she decide to work on this project? She accepted the project when the client told her he would pay her $5,000. So if you have a business deal, you have someone who is offering the service, like she says, I will take pictures, and someone else said, okay, I will pay you for those pictures. So client is kind of like customer. Actually, it's the same the same as customer, right? So the client is the person who's going to pay her money to take the pictures, right? He's probably not here right now because he wanted her to do it for him, right? Okay. All right, so I have a question from Layla Almeida. How did she arrive in this place? Okay, here we go. How did she arrive in this place? Sure. All right. Let's see if we have any other hows. I'm looking in the comments because I have lots of how questions in my head. All right, let's see. How? How is she going to get home because it's so late and the public transportation is closed? Ooh, potential problem. All right. Another how question. Anybody in the comments? I know you guys can do it. This is great. You push your mind and to ask a lot of questions with the same question words. If you can do it now, it helps you prepare in the future when you're talking, you're having a conversation. All right, let's see. Layla Almeida, how does she feeling make this? I think what you're trying to communicate is how does she feel about taking these pictures, right? Or how does she feel about doing this work? Something like that. Aha. All right. Abdul Samad says, how does her boyfriend think about her project? Ooh. And how you put the question, that would actually be a perfect what question. But we can adjust it to make it a how question. So very good. Here we go. How does her boyfriend feel about her project? Right? If we put it how you did, we would have to say what? What does her boyfriend think about her project? Right. So these two questions are quite similar, right? One just says think, what do you think about it? The other one is what do you feel about it? But if we have feel, we have to stick it with how. How does her boyfriend feel? Or what does her boyfriend think? Right. So two ways to communicate something very similar. All right. And Layla Almeida says, okay, I wrote wrong. No worries. We're improving, right? All right. And I'll help you guys improve and correct your English. No worries. All right. So we need another how. Let's take a look. How? How much money does she have in her pockets? Right? And it looks like she has shorts on, so maybe her pockets are really small. Maybe she only has coins. I don't know. All right, let's go back and answer the how questions. All right, let's see. How did she find the money to buy her camera equipment? Good question. We could say she worked all summer at a Chinese restaurant as a waitress, right? And she saved her wages and tips, right? So tips are what the customers give you if they think they received good service, right? And wages would just be directly from the restaurant, okay? Maybe she was earning $10 an hour or $12 an hour, or maybe like $5 an hour. Who knows? All right. How did she arrive in this place? She walked here, right? Maybe she, I have extra energy. I'm going to walk out and it's a beautiful night. It's not raining. It's not cold because she has shorts on. Maybe it's cool, but it's probably not too cold. So she walked here. That's how she arrived. How is she going to get home because it's so late and the public transportation is closed? No worries. Well, she has a couple of options, we'll say. She can walk home. However, it's far and she has to walk through a dangerous part of town. And I think I see my answer in the comments. Thank you, Layla. She says Uber. Yes. Simple solution, right? I think Uber is active all day long. So we can say another option is to use Uber, right? Then she can get home quickly and safely. Yes, great option, Layla. Wonderful. And if it was me, I would rather choose Uber than a taxi. Because if you take the taxi and you get stuck in the traffic, guess what? The meter's running. Let's take a look. What does the taxi meter look like? Let's see. Taxi meter. Don't like the meter. It keeps running and it keeps running. And then if it's late at night, depending on the city, they add extra fees, right? If it's after midnight, we raise the fare like 50% or something like that. So maybe it's better to just take Uber. Uh-huh. Right. Okay, let's see. Let's go back. Here, whoop, not there. Where am I? Da, da, da. There it is. Okay, so then she can get home quickly and safely. Right. Okay, so let's move forward to the next set. How does she feel about taking these pictures? We could say she is kind of tired because she had a long day at work. But she loves her job and is happy to be here. All right. And Layla Almeida says taxi is more secure. I don't know. I know taxis have been around longer, so maybe they have a good reputation, but it depends, right? I don't know. I think it would depend on the city, and it probably depends on the drivers, right? I feel very confident taking Uber, and I've taken taxis too when there wasn't Uber available. So I don't know. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would depend, because I think they both have security to make sure the drivers are good, and not going to make problems, right? I wonder if the taxis probably have like GPS and they might track the cars. I don't know. Okay, how does her boyfriend feel about her project? Well, her boyfriend loves everything she does. So he loves and adores her project. All right, and adores is just a nice way to say he really, really loves it. He really likes it. He thinks it's fabulous. All right, how much money does she have in her pockets? Well, these shorts don't have any pockets. So there's no money in her shorts. Right. How is she going to take the Uber? Aha, she has her phone. Maybe she has an app on her phone where she can pay Uber and it's connected to her bank account or something. All right, let's do why. Okay, let's do some questions for why. Why, let's see. Oh, why is she still sitting in the road? I think it's a good question. She doesn't seem to be learning. All right. Why does she love Chinese food so much? All right. Any why questions? There we go. Layla Almeida. Why did she decide to take pictures at night? Great question. Why did she decide to take pictures at night? Right. Great question. All right, let's go to the second group. All right, and if you have more why, I'm sorry, it was Abdul Samad, right? I'm sorry. Abdul Samad had the question, why did she decide to take pictures at night? Great question. And it's more a complex question, right? It's a little bit longer. Very nice. Let's see, why did she decide to wear shorts instead of pants? All right, Layla Almeida says she has money to go back to her house. I don't know. Maybe on her phone she has an app that she uses to pay. But remember, in my imagination, her shorts don't have any pockets, so she can't put any money. No cash, I guess. All right. Any other why questions? Let's see. So I said, why did she decide to wear shorts instead of pants? Let's see, why let's see, why didn't she bring her little brother with her? Right? Maybe her little brother likes photography as well, but this time she decided not to bring him. Let's see, why does she and her boyfriend fight so much? Why does she and her boyfriend fight so much? All right. So here we go. Let's go back and we're going to answer our why questions. Why is she still sitting in the road? Well, we could say she is stubborn and wants to get the perfect, or wants to take the perfect picture. All right. So stubborn means that she's going to do what she wants to do, and it's very difficult to convince her or make her believe that she should do something else. So stubborn, right? Someone who is stubborn, they're like, I'm going to do it my way. All right. Why does she love Chinese food so much? Aha, we have another why question. Wonderful. Layla Almeida says, why does she choose this place at night? Let's see. And since she's already here, I would think we could put it in the past tense, right? So you would ask it in the present, and it would make sense, right? If she was kind of walking up and she was arriving, she might say, why does she choose this place? But since she's already here, I'm going to put it in the past tense. Let's see. Why did she choose this place at night? Right? So she could have come in the daytime, but she came at night. Why does she love Chinese food so much? Let's see. Why does she love Chinese food so much? Probably because she worked there in a Chinese restaurant and became great friends with the owners. Layla Almeida says, difficult to write so fast. Yes. We can improve, right? Always improve our typing skills. Our fingers are going. All right. So the question, why did she decide to take pictures at night? Ooh, perhaps the client requested. Or maybe perhaps the client had specific instructions that he wanted night pictures. All right. And if she's working for someone and they're going to pay her, she probably would like to follow their instructions to make sure they're happy with the end result, with what the picture she shows them. All right. So why did she choose this place at night? Well, let's see. All right, because the client requested night pictures. All right, here we go. Why did she decide to wear shorts instead of pants? Because it's a warm summer night, right? And she thought she would feel too warm if she wore pants, right? So she wore her shorts with her fishnet stockings. Why didn't she bring her little brother with her? Because her little brother has school tomorrow morning and has to get up early. So he's sleeping right now. Okay. Why does she and her boyfriend fight so much? Why does she and her boyfriend fight so much? Because they are both passionate about different kinds of food. Whenever they discuss Food. They go crazy. Okay. All right. So let's look back through. We did all the questions. Who? What? Where? When? How? Why? So today we did the W's, right? Today our mission was to do the W's, and we did the W's. So the W's are just question words, and it's good to practice the question words because we ask questions all the time, right? And it's a very important part of communication, all right? And we also answered the W's, right? Wonderful. Let's take a look. What did we accomplish in this lesson? Well, did we describe a picture? Yes, back at the beginning, we described this picture of the lady sitting in the middle of the road. So yes, we get a check mark. We described a picture. Did we do the W's? Oh yeah. And did we answer the W's? Yes, we did. So that means we did everything. Okay, so if you enjoyed this material, feel free to subscribe. Let's watch the animation. Ooh, ah, ooh. It's so simple, but I think it's so cool. I don't know why. Okay, so let's end on the motto from Abolingo. Improve your English, become more valuable. All right? Layla Almeida says, not a quiz? No quiz today? Sorry, no quiz. For maybe next time. All right, Abdul Samad says, thank you so much. Thank you for attending. Hopefully this was useful. All right. So improve your English, become more valuable, improve your skills, right? And become more valuable, have more skills to offer people, be able to provide and create more value. Wonderful. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for attending this lesson, and I will see you soon. Have a wonderful night, day, morning, evening, noon, wherever you are in the world. All right, bye-bye.